host, Miss Mama Medusa, and this is the Medusa Show. Hi, how we doing? I'm gonna wait for the people to come in. I know I'm a little late. I had to push the live back to 10 o'clock because listen, y'all know I'm a mother and a wife, and I got things to do. Y'all like my wig? No wig. How's she feeling? How's she looking? I think it's cute. I had to do a little maintenance. I'm gonna keep it a beam. I do make a little bit of coinage on TikTok. It ain't much. And honestly, at this point, I used to use my TikTok checks to go on vacations, but they done did something with the creator program. So now I can only afford to get my hair and nails done. But hey, I'm gonna take what I can get, honey. Let me I need to do, look at these nurse nails that I'm working with. That's the next thing that needs to get fixed. Hey, friend, make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. Hey, Celina, please share the live. Let the people know, let your kinfolk know that I am live. How are we feeling? Can we do a quick little mental health check-in? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great, actually. I have some special announcements. I'm just waiting for the right time to announce it. I am doing a dry January, so I just got a hefty cup of water in my cup. From the finest spring. And we have a lot to discuss. In very little time. We have to talk about these ICE agents, these agents of white supremacy running amok. We got to talk about Jasmine Chavez, Jada Waiter's trifling ass, unknown ass sister. If we have time, we can talk about this whole Desmond and Chrissy divorce. I don't know who these people are. We got to talk about Cardi B, child. I'm so tired of talking about this ignorant hoe. Offset and Celina Powell. Fetty was released from prison. What else is going on? Kaya versus Tokyo Tony. Tichina Arnold backpedaling about there being no colorism on Martin. It's a lot. We have a lot. And then if we have time, we can talk about this tendernism. It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. Make sure I give this video a thumbs up. I need my likes. I am live on YouTube and I'm live on TikTok as well. Woo! So where should we start? I know we're gonna start. We're gonna start with our rest in peace and rest in power to Renee Good and Keith Porter. Keith Porter. Is that his name? I hope I'm saying it. Oh Lord, I hope I'm saying the boy name right. Let me make sure, child. Hold on. Because I believe he didn't get a lot. Yeah, Keith Porter. Okay. Right. So I if y'all haven't heard, wait, where am I? Hold on. Okay, here. I'm back. Yeah, we have to send a special rest and power to Keith Porter and Renee Good, the two people who were unalived by ICE agents. Now, y'all know I don't really talk a lot about politics, but what is going on with these? Like, what is going on? Girl, ain't nobody safe. Even we know black people, we ain't never been safe. But it's looking like none of it. Like, but listen, I'm gonna play the clip. Do I have the clip? Oh, I'm not gonna play the clip of her being unalive because I don't think nobody wants to see that. But I do have a clip of the ICE agents running over her grave like a piece of shit. Where is it? Or over her memorial. Or maybe I don't. Oh, here you go.
Fuck. Really, you fucking punk? That's what you're gonna fucking do?
What?
You know what the fuck is that is for? What is that for?
Back up.
What is that for?
Back up.
What is that for?
Back up.
You're gonna push me? What is that for?
Back up.
What was that
I don't
for?
give a fuck.
You don't give a fuck about
Back
her?
up.
Bro, this is why we're here.
Back up.
This is why we're here.
This nigga just kicked over the girl's candles. I'm telling you, these people are agents of hey sister. These people are agents of white supremacy. They are agents of chaos. They going around pounding people in their face. Keith Porter was unalived by an ICE agent and nobody is talking about it. We had to, as usual, we had to hear about it on TikTok. It's a fucking mess. And then, you know, there's this whole situation going on with Jasmine. Was it Jasmine? What is it? Jasmine. What's the girl's name that's running for office in Texas? Jasmine. What's the girl name? And there's like a whole thing about her, and they're saying that like these white gays telling people not to vote for her. Jasmine Crockett. I don't know why it took me so long to remember her name, but it's just a mess. It's just a mess. So it's just too much. It's a mess that I'm not well versed on. So we're gonna get them out the way, but a special rest and power to the family, and my condolences to the family of Renee Good and Keith Porter. And I'm not even sure what we as Americans can do. All we can do is just stay prayed up like we've been doing. Okay, you know that's what the black folks we've been doing. We just stay prayed up and vote in the midterm elections this November. Okay, let's move on to something a little more lighthearted, shall we? Did y'all want to talk about? It's a lot of ignorance on this timeline. I don't even know like how to transition. Did y'all want to talk about Jasmine Jada Waiter's ignorant ass sister? I was gonna wait to do that one. I want to do something. Let's just get Kaya and Tokyo Tony out the way, shall we? Let's do that. Let's get the aunties are fighting. Our favorite ghetto aunties are fighting. I'm going to play the clip, and then we're going to get into it, shall we?
Boy, honey, the nerve of a buck-toothed, rotten, can body ass bitch without a coin job.
Yeah, and bitches like that, they gotta go somewhere. This a welfare bitch. Where do you get your money from? How are you eating? You still sitting in that same spot. I know that seat stink. I know her pissy, hot, old ass sitting in them drawers, just sitting there with that dirty ass hair rag on, loud, reading the fucking screen. She's a bam ass bitch, big sloppy ass face. His shit look like a horse in the fucking face. Nothing about me or Nikki or T.S. Madison that she fuck with. And she picked the bitch that she knew wasn't gonna come back for her head. Tell her to say something about me. Tell her to say something about her.
Okay, so as y'all can see, Tokyo Tony started with Kaya. And you know, it's a lot of people starting shit because it's the same thing with that fucking I almost call. I'm trying not to because I gotta clock that easy bitch. I'm trying so hard not to call her no homophobic slurs, honey. But I can't make no promises. I cannot make no promises. Girl, we are live on YouTube, honey. You ain't missing nothing. I just got started. I'm talking about Tokyo Tony. We're gonna talk about Tokyo Tony. We gotta talk about Jasmine Chavez. You see the topics, honey. Desmond and Chrissy, Cardi B. We got a lot to discuss. I'm live on YouTube, y'all. Click the link in my bio. But going back to what I was saying with this whole Tokyo Tony, you know, listen, 2026, we're in a recession. I already told y'all that they done changed the creator program. Like creators are not making as much money as we used to. Okay, them checks ain't the 2020 these 2026 checks look a lot different than they did in 2024. Bitch, 2024. Okay, sister, 2024. I was making like when y'all saw me at 3 different islands in 1 year. Oh, that was all TikTok. I was making good money. Now a bitch can only afford to get her hair done. I can't even afford to get my hair and nails done with these TikTok checks, okay? That's why the girls is on here begging, dry begging, and send the likes. Send the likes and make sure y'all watch it. That's why the girls is on live. Whenever you see a bitch on live like 24/7, oh, she's broke. Okay? The cat is out the bag. Pandemic optimism is gone out the fucking window, bitch. Okay? All right? So that's what this is. So going back to Tokyo Tony literally started a conflict with Kaya because she's broke, because she doesn't have nothing going on. And of course, Kaya's gonna respond. I mean, you sent for her. You literally told her, say something about me. Kaya responds, oh, we're gonna play the clip and let me just play the clip.
Tell her to say something about me. Try to say something about something.
Always talking about absolutely nothing. Not staying your ugly, doped out ass offline. Not throwing your food stamp phone in the toilet. Thinking you're famous when you're not. Failing as a mother and a grandmother. Not getting your pussy checked. Not fixing that big ass parking space between your teeth. Looking like a predator trying to check a bitch instead of checking into rehab. Not washing your pussy or your cheap synthetic wig, you junky big headed bitch. Not putting your eyelashes on correctly. You ain't talking about nothing, bitch, and I only deal with facts. And the facts is fuck you and Nick Van Dyke. Both you hoes need to be deported immediately. Why you worried about my bookcase? I own my home, bitch. The deeds is in my name. Did you see if Nick Van Dyke could get you somewhere to live? Because she about to get put out her house. Looking like you been smoking meth all day. Then you got the nerve to call somebody ugly. Girl, knowing damn well whenever a nigga see you from the front or the back, all they can say is, damn! Damn at your face, damn at your teeth, damn at the white around your motherfucking lips, damn at the crack smell oozing off your breath. You chicken head bitch from the 80s. Damn, your daughter and granddaughter hate to see you motherfucking coming. Damn at the bed bugs in your duffel bag as you leave the red roof in. Damn at the foul odor seeping out the crack of your ass. Damn at the time you spend online hating on folks and you still got $0.
When I tell you that brought me back, such a nostalgic read, right? I love Kaya. I do. I know she's ignorant. I know she's transphobic. So I can't say that. Well, I can't give her too much because she is ignorant as all fuck. But you know, Kaya has a special place in my heart. She does. Because she's just funny. She reminds me of just like, you know, like your older cousin, like this ignorant ass big cousin that like just don't give a motherfucker about nothing. That's what she reminds me of. And I like that. And I can relate to that because I'm the same way. Like, I don't give a fuck about nothing, but I feel like I'm a little more, you know, I don't know. I try to be a little more level-headed. Florida people have to be left alone. Listen, it's something about them Florida girlies. I cannot with them. But Tokyo Toni responded to Kaya's response, and now she's mad, and we're going to play it, and then we're going to move on to the next topic.
About my daughter, which is richer than you, prettier than you and your whole family, because she looks like me. Calling my daughter and saying those words that you said, that's the cause of your demise. I didn't talk about those fatherless children you have. I didn't talk about that mother still in the country walking up dirt roads with those scars on her feet. Get your mom something, Slim. How can you do that when you got nothing? Excuse me. You want to play games so you can get some clout off my name? You are nobody. Girl, you're singing the same song after 130 years. That filthy scarf on your head. With everything going on in the world, this is what you think you're doing? Let me tell you something. Your kids could not possibly been raised as well as mine. I will be at your next $2 concert in the backyard.
Tokyo, shut the fuck up. Nobody is scared of you, and I'm sorry. Like, if Kaya and Tokyo Toni was to get in the field, and might I add, these two are in their 50s. They're too old for that shit anyway, but if they was to get in the field, my money would be on Kaya. Like, Tokyo, I don't think Tokyo, you smoke too many cigarettes, you smoke too many Black and Milds. You just sit your ass. Tokyo just an old hoe. And yeah, every time she started, I'm so glad that Kaya responded the way that she did. Fuck Tokyo Toni, and that's just how I feel about it. Let's move on. Tokyo knows she loves sending voice messages. She steady threatening somebody. Like, because Carlissa was finna whoop that ass. Y'all remember the Auntie podcast? Carlissa was finna whoop that ass. I had my money on her as well. Hey, Capricorn. Capricorn said, hey, y'all, one thing about Kaya, she has kept the same house. Clock that. Also, Kaya would win against Tia Kemp because Tia cuss better, but Kaya reads better. I don't know. I think Tia might got it. I think Tia got it. Tia's quicker. Kaya's reads are rehearsed. Her reads are real rehearsed. So Tokyo just be hooting and hollering, child. Let's move on. Because we have a lot to talk about. Now, I'm gonna let the people decide. Should we talk about? Did y'all want to talk about this whole Desmond and Chrissy Scott divorce? Girl, it ain't really much to talk about because I don't even know who the fuck they are. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I don't really keep up with TikTokers. I really don't. Like, if you're not an established celebrity, and it's no shade. This is no shade, but I just don't. I don't watch the vlogs. I don't like. So I don't know who Jasmine and Chrissy are, but everybody was talking about it. So it's these two influencers, and apparently they've been together since they was 14. Well, duh. Who the fuck didn't see this shit coming? Like, you know, them what is it? High school sweethearts. Yeah, or like, you know, the girls that like they've only, or what about the girls who like they've only been with one person, like, which is their husband, and it's just like, and honestly, I'm about to say something, but I really do feel like the hoes that go from hoes to housewives, I feel like they have the longest marriages. I'm not even gonna hold you. You gotta let that Rottweiler out. You gotta let that hoe out. And so now he's, you know, cheating on her and shit. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna read the comments. I saw them on YouTube Reels. Their story is the same as everyone else's. Who are they? Relationship content makes the relationship a job. So I expect someone to step out. Listen, that's thank you, Godiva. That's another thing. I'm just like, when I see people, when they prop the camera up and they prop their you know, lighting up, and they're eating, like they do like their date night at home content, I think that shit is so fucking cringe. Like, who the fuck wants to have like a date night with a camera in their fucking face? And they're just like, I don't know. I'm not a big fan. Yeah, we don't know those people. Okay, we can move on. Oh, Lord. Did y'all want to talk about Cardi, or should we talk about Jasmine Chavez? I think I'm ready to talk about Yeah, I think I'm ready. I'm not even ready. I'm not ready to talk. I'm honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I'm trying to avoid talking about Cardi B because I'm just so fucking sick of her. I feel like this whole year, oh Lord, I'm ready for this concert, this asinine concert to be the fuck over. Oh, I'm gonna let the people decide, honey. I'm gonna let the people decide. Did y'all want to talk about homophobic ass Jada Waiter's sister, or did y'all want to talk about Cardi B? Hurry up. Hurry up and buy. To be honest, it's time to get on Cole and leave Cardi B in 2025. Listen, Godiva, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of this hoe. Who we talking about? Y'all let me know. Are we talking about Cardi? Or are we talking about that homophobic Jada Waiter's sister? Ooh, my hair is itching. Get the people we barely know out the way. Okay, so I guess that's Jasmine. That's Jada Waiter's sister, right? Okay. Jada Waiter's sister. Let's do Jasmine. Okay, the people have decided. We're going to talk about Jasmine Chavez. Is it Chavez or Chavez? Y'all let me know. So Jasmine Chavez, who is the sister, the less pretty, less talented, less popular sister of Jada Waiter. Y'all all know who Jada Waiter is, the influencer. She has received some backlash because she's homophobic and she's ignorant as all fuck, and she's telling her 1-year-old child to stop acting like a girl. I'm going to play the clips and we're going to get into it.
Who told you to hold your hand like that? Hey, I'm talking to you. Huh? Who taught you that? Who taught you that? Huh? Huh? Who taught you that? Say have a good day. Bye. Bye. Okay. Now say have a good day. What are you doing with your hand? Boys don't do that. I did. Yeah, you did do something. So say have a good day.
I'm trying to play the clip of the original video, but I don't know. I'm sure y'all have all seen it. So for just context purposes, Jasmine Chavez is on live with her son, right? Which is the first problem at hand. Why the fuck do y'all have y'all kids on live? You see I'm live. Do you see any motherfucking kids in the camera? No, you don't. Because we're cussing and we're having a good time. Don't nobody, oh, thank you, baby. Don't nobody want to see your kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to have a good drink. We're trying to connect with the people. I don't want to see your kids. I think it's weird that y'all be having your kids on live, but either way, thank you so much, Nelly. So boom, Jasmine Chavez is on live and she tells her son to say, have a good day. And her son is like, like he really was just like, that's it. Just made a noise and a gesture. He didn't go like he didn't do nothing. He literally just was like, a very childlike, innocent gesture, right? This ignorant hoe, she's like, who taught? I mean, y'all just saw the clip. She's like, who taught you that? Where did you pick that up at? Now y'all know that this is Jada Waiter's sister, and Jada Waiter's son. What is it, Loyal? Now we all know what they say about Loyal. They say that Loyal is very animated and shit. So I'm not sure if she's trying to imply. I feel like she's low-key throwing shade at her nephew, which is weird. Like, that's weird that you know what I'm saying? Like, what? But you know, I don't have any sisters, but they say that them sister relationships are very complex, okay? You know, they say that sisters, like, either, I feel like with sisters, I don't have any sisters. All I got is brothers. But they say that with sisters, either they're like this, they're like locked in, or they fucking hate each other. And I'm gonna be honest, my mama, all she got is sisters, and she got one brother. But yeah, her and her sisters, you know. So yeah, that's just yeah. Either they're like this, or they're like oil and water. And something tells me that Jasmine Chavez and her sister are not very close. I sense a little bit of jealousy as well. Let me see. It's Lee. Oh, Jasmine Cheeves. It's pronounced leaves. Like leaves. It makes sense. Okay, Cheeves. Okay. I'm gonna still call the hoe Chavez because I don't give a fuck. Fuck that hoe. I'm not saying her name correctly. I don't care about Jasmine, but I think the conversation surrounding homophobia is important, and that's why we're gonna talk about it. And honestly, even if it was all that, that's a baby. Now let's thank you, cousin. Now let's really get into it. So, first of all, the baby is literally 1 year old. I think that baby is all of 5th. Like, I think the baby is literally 1, not 1.5. 1. That's a 1-year-old child, and he's learning how to talk. This whole conversation kind of triggered me a little bit as a mother with a toddler who is, you know, who's in the process of teaching my son how to speak and how to communicate. It's already hard enough for children to talk. Like, talking is hard for kids. It's communication is a lot. Like, that's why they say that, like, you don't want to, like, that's why they have actual, like, literal speech therapists and people who are like educated and experts at helping children to communicate, because it's hard for them. It's already a complicated process in itself. So imagine you being a toddler and you got your mind is absorbent and all these other things, and you're trying to talk, and now you add an extra layer of complexity because you got this ignorant ass mammy trying to tell her son. And I'm confused. Like, do y'all see what I'm saying? Like, it's already hard enough for the babies to learn how to talk. You're making it harder for no fucking reason. Now you want the baby to sound like a thug. Because that's really what it comes down to. It's not even homophobia. Like, it's not even homophobia. Like, homophobia is part of it, but it's like this, like, it's toxic masculinity. That's what I take from it. You want your son to be a thug. You want your toddler to be a real nigga. And, like, that's my thing. I'm like, what? So if you're, what? The way y'all expect for children to perform masculinity, because let's be very clear, it's still a fucking performance. The way y'all expect for children to perform masculinity is problematic. Okay. Now I've done some research because, again, I didn't know who the fuck this bitch was. So it's been brought to my attention that this woman has a child with a rapper who 600 Breezy, who is also abusive and is also a wannabe gangster, old gangster-licious ass nigga. Listen, some of you women and men need your reproductive organs extracted from your body. You don't deserve kids. But going back to that toxic masculinity, I want to stick to that. Y'all, you boy moms, y'all have a problem. Like, y'all are so fucking embarrassing. This is why I will never ever call myself no fucking boy mom. I don't give a fuck how many boys I got. I will never call myself no boy mom because I don't want to be associated with you ignorant ass bitches. Y'all are ignorant as fuck, and y'all want y'all kids to be thugs. And somebody said it. They was like, y'all teaching y'all sons to be DL. Y'all are. And it's like, but I don't think it's about him being gay. The baby is a baby. He's not thinking about boys, girls, nothing. He's just being a baby. The problem is that y'all want these boys to be hard and like, it's like, girl, you want your son to be harder than your own man. No, just to play devil's advocate. Don't get me wrong. I do feel like boys and men, especially men, I do feel like men should possess masculine qualities. I do. You know, taking out the fucking trash, holding the door. I mean, holding the door, that to me, that's just being polite. Walking on the right side of the street, standing up when you are in the presence of a woman or a pregnant woman or older person. These are things that I feel like masculine men should do. And a lot of them don't, or just men, period. A man should do. I don't give a fuck what, if you're masculine, feminine, you're a man. You got a whole dick. Let me stop because I don't want to, you know. But if you are a man and you identify as a man, there's certain things that you should do. Okay? But my issue is how y'all expect y'all have these unreasonable expectations for little boys. And it's so funny. And I'm going to say this and I'm going to leave it on because we got to move on to the next topic. I used to be associates, heavy on the associates, with this girl, right? And she had a son. And her son was like, I think he was like 4 or 5. Very smart, extremely articulate. I was telling her, I'm like, you need to get this little boy in some young and gifted programs. He was so smart. He was reading at like a high level, very articulate. And one day, he had said something to her, and she was like, why are you talking like that? Why are you talking like that? Stop talking like that. I hate when you talk like that. And I'm like, talking like what? Talking correctly? Talking like what the fuck you want him to talk like a little? You want him to be a nigga? Want to talk like a nigga? Like the fuck? And I asked her, I was like, what do you? She's like, I just don't like it when he talks like that. Now, in this case, I don't think that she was talking about him sounding gay. I think that she was trying to say that he sounds white. But still, regardless, it's just so, again, the way y'all, I got some hair in my mouth. I'm sorry. The way y'all expect your sons and toddlers to perform masculinity is crazy. And again, y'all are raising your sons to be replacements for the fathers and husbands and baby daddies and partners that you never fucking had. I'm gonna say that again. You're raising your son is not supposed to. Your son is not supposed to. Your son is never gonna replace your father. Your son is never gonna replace your husband. That's your fucking son, bitch. Okay. I think y'all need therapy and all kinds of shit before y'all have the way y'all have your relationship with your sons is fucking weird. Okay, I'm gonna read the comments. Kiki said, this is on TikTok. The people say that Jasmine is correct, are brainwashed as well. Oh my God. Thank you for pointing that out. They're like, yeah, that's right. Correct it. Correct that shit. You gotta correct it when they're young. Keep your little baby kids away from me. And I'm gonna say this, and then I'm done. I don't want my kid hanging around children who were raised by women like Jasmine Chavez, however the fuck you say the bitch name. Chavez, Cheeves, whatever. Gateway the sister. I don't want my kids hanging around women who were raised by hanging around children who were raised by women like that bitch. I don't. If you have this type of politics, if you feel like boys are supposed to be little, if you are raising your kids, your sons to be little fucking thugs, please keep those kids away from me. Keep them away from me and keep them away from my family. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Cardi is coming for Jessie Woo. Was not on my 2026 bucket list, but silent for Celina Powell. Let's talk about it. I mean, let's just transition. I mean, we went from one dumb bitch to the next. I just gotta read the comments. Say it louder, because that's not my motherfucking job. Yeah, your son is not your husband. Stop being weird, bitch. This story reminds me of Young Miami being homophobic pertaining to her son, just to end up with a man like that. And that's the thing. Like, can we clock it? The homophobic girlies. Ooh, my bad. The girls be so motherfucking homophobic, and then they end up with men that are in the closet. You don't even realize that a lot of these men, especially these hypersexual men, these men that got a harem of baby mamas, a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them will hide behind, hide their sexuality behind them having a whole bunch of kids by a whole bunch of different women. Stefan Diggs is a perfect example of that. They say that Stefan Diggs is in the closet. And they're saying that and it makes sense. Him having all them babies. This nigga had 3 babies in 1 year? Yeah, and so that's how I'm not gay. I got kids. Oh, I got 3 kids. I got bitches. I'm not gay. Gay is all hell. Where's all the energy for Celina Powell? Okay, let's move on. Oh Lord, we gotta talk about Cardi B, child. Cardi B is crashing out. I don't even know where to start, honestly. Like, it started off with the chef, apparently, and y'all, please, somebody in the comments fill me in, because I'm trying my best to keep up with the story. Make sure y'all give this video some thumbs up. I'm live on YouTube, y'all. I'm live on YouTube. Y'all can click the link in the bio and join the party over YouTube and subscribe to my channel. Hello. But yeah, so Cardi B is, well, so I'm gonna do my best to tell what I understand. So from what I understand, Stefan Diggs' chef Stefan Diggs' chef accused Stefan of like choking her or like getting, essaying her or abusing her. He accused him of doing the chef accused Stefan of doing something. Wait, where do I need to head over to? Click the link in my bio. I'm live on YouTube. And make sure I give this video a thumbs up. I need my likes. So Cardi B's chef has accused Stefan Diggs of doing something to her, something that he's not supposed to. I'm not sure. And Cardi B dumbass went and reached out to the victim, which you're not supposed to do, which is very on brand, which is pretty much the same shit that Nicki Minaj was doing with the accusers of her husband. And I'm not even gonna call them accusers, with the victim of her husband, okay? Because I mean it's court documented that Mr. Petty did what he did, okay? But that's how them Caribbean girlies get down. Like, let me just say this: like Cardi B is just a Spanish younger version of Nicki Minaj. A less talented Spanish version of Nicki. They cut from the same cloth. They come from similar cultures. They both Caribbean, right? I mean, one of them, we know Cardi ain't black. But yeah, and they try so hard to separate themselves, but they on the same type shit. And if we're being honest, I feel like now we all know that Keith Petty is a rapist. It's a fact. I'm not gonna say no allegedly. He is he's on the the offender list, all that. But I feel like at this point, Stefan has more accusations than Keith. Like, it gets to the point where, like, okay, I get it. Like, you're a famous man. So maybe, like, one allegation. Okay, but once we get to, like, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oh, no, you did that shit. Like, fuck out of here. Like, how, I mean, I believe it. And he got men and women? Girl, so that's that. So Jessie Woo made a comment, being the commentator that she is. Jessie Woo made a comment and Cardi responded. Before I read the comments, before I play the clips, let me just Kai says Cardi is literally Nikki. Thank you. I've been saying this for years. Heavy on less talented. Oh yes, because I mean there is no comparison. Stefan definitely is using Cardi as a beard. Listen, I'm going to play the clips of Cardi B. I'm gonna play what Jessie Woo had to say, and then we're gonna get into it.
So much for super chat. She got karma for trying to get on. She got karma for trying to get a revenge, baby. It's insane. It's insane. I agree. However, since Cardi is the only burn brain that let Twitter know the chef contacted her, I tend to think Cardi was the girlfriend that told her to recant her story. Yeah, let's bring that up. Let's bring that up.
Somebody say, wait, why did Jessie Woo say that Cardi B had a revenge baby? A revenge on what? Revenge on what? On who? These bitches just be saying shit because what is their revenge baby? Somebody say, wait, why did Jessie Woo say that Cardi B fucking everywhere, bitch? And I'm a grown woman, bitch. I make my fucking own decisions. If I wanted to keep my baby, I kept my baby. And me and my man love our baby. Ain't no fucking revenge. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Jessie Woo is another hating ass bitch. The fucking, yo, you know this dumb bitch said? Remember when I told you? What's that nigga that me and Chef used to work with? The long nigga, he was African?
So much for super chat. She got karma.
Nigga that me and Chef used to work with, the long nigga, he was African? Jay. This bitch gonna fucking say, no, it was B-Hop. This bitch gonna fucking say that it's like, B-Hop said that in order, bitch, shut the fuck up. You always fucking lying about some shit. Dumbass bitch. Sick of you too, bitch. The fuck is you talking about policing? I don't gotta police no nigga to stay with me. Let me tell you something. That nigga got options. Let me tell you something. And guess what? I am not the only bitch that he ever fucked that is famous and got money and is a bad bitch. I can't help that nigga fell in love with the brim. He loves it over here. Fucking everywhere, bitch. And I'm a grown woman, bitch. I make my fucking own decisions. Can't no nigga make that motherfucker laugh, showing all his 32 teeth. The fuck? Can't help a nigga love me, bitch. This ain't no fucking publicity. This ain't nothing, bitch. The fuck? What are you talking about? Bitch always want to fucking say something. You bitches and y'all weird ass fucking narrative. Shut the fuck up. You imagine my grown ass having a baby for fucking revenge, bitch? You think it's easy having a baby? But of course, there's a bitch with no kids that's saying that. You think a bitch is gonna say to herself, I'm gonna have this baby for fucking revenge. Like if it's easy to have a baby and take care of one and carry one.
I feel like I lost some brain cells. I need to eat some sardines or something to get my brain power up after listening to that dumbass bitch. First of all, let me say this real quick. Cardi, because you said there's a lot to unpack, there's a lot to respond to. You want to say, oh, well, of course a bitch who don't have no kids is going to make a statement like that. Do you think that Jessie Woo, you think that her not having children is not by choice? If Jessie wanted a nigga to dump all inside of her and to keep whatever was left in it, she could do it. Stop it. Like, please stop. Like, if Jessie wanted to be a single mother and wanted to have a baby with a nigga that has multiple babies, she could do it. It's not hard. Okay. Now, yes, I'm not saying that, carrying life and bringing life into the world is not easy. But I mean, let's not, I'm sorry. Like, come on. First of all, going back to the whole revenge baby thing. Cardi, Belcalis, did you or did you not? And I see the comments. Just give me a second. Let me click real quick. Did you or did you not go on the Gayle King show? What have you? Did an interview with Gayle King, and you said out of your raggedy ass mouth, you said that you had a baby with Stefan so that he could heal you. Did you not say that? Didn't you say, yeah, just let me heal you. I want to heal you. And y'all had a baby. So words mean things, you dumbass bitch. Okay? You saying that you had a baby with this man so that he could heal you, well, that implies that you are damaged. Hello. If you needed healing, that means that something was wrong with you. You needed something to be repaired. Okay, so you wanna dangle on the words and well, it wasn't a revenge. Okay, you had a baby with a man because you were damaged from your last relationship, and as a result, you had a baby with this man so that he could heal you. I mean, does that not sound? I mean, okay, like, so no, Cardi, your child was not made out of love. Your child was created because you were damaged. You said it so your child was created because you needed healing. You needed a man's nut, a man's spermicide that has been passed around from multiple different women. That's what you needed to heal yourself. Your girl, what's not clicking? Demurely, I'm just getting started. Let me take a sip. So no, Cardi. Jess said what she said. Now, Jess, I got sister, my Cancerian sister in Christ. Jess, I got to give you a little bit too, because I do feel like you are backpedaling just a little bit, just a tinge. You said what you said. Because Jess, I don't have the clip, but Jess responded and was like, well, I never said that you wanted a revenge baby. The comment said it, and I was just reading the comment. Girl, you read that comment, and it looked like you were in agreement with the comment. No, I can play the clip again. Like, you agreed with the comment. Come on, Jess. And that's my thing, because I'm a real bitch. Because I would have been like, oh, I said it, I read it, and I'm going to be honest, as somebody who does go live and I do see the comments, if somebody says a comment that I don't agree with, yeah, I'm going to read it, but I'm going to be like, oh, no, I don't agree with that. You didn't say that. So it seemed like you agreed with the comment, Jess. Like, come on. Don't do that. If you gonna say it, stand on it. You read the comment and it seemed like you were in agreement, and you wouldn't be wrong. Revenge baby, damage baby, whatever the situation is, the bitch had a baby with a nigga because she was in a toxic relationship. Tomato, whatever it is, there was no love. The bitch had a baby with a nigga so that he could heal her. Girl, bye. So that's that. As far as Stefan and Cardi B and these allegations, I don't know nothing about it. I don't know what's going on with the chef. I don't know what. Oh, yes, thank you. Okay, I see you, Cosmic. I see you. And so then we got Celina Powell. This nasty. When I tell you these niggas love them some Celina Powell. I don't get it. Like they know what she's famous for. But it's the same thing with the Cat Stacks and the Corinne Steffens. Like, these niggas be knowing what the fuck is. They know exactly what these women are famous for, and they still. I feel like they begin with them for clout. I feel like they're using Celina Powell for clout. But I'm gonna play the clip, and we're gonna talk about it.
Cardi has a restraining order on Offset, so he cannot allowed to talk to the babies at all. He's been FaceTiming Culture through his other daughter this whole time and talking to Culture or whatever. And I guess Culture's been saying like she hasn't even met Stefan, so that's probably why like she thinks like how the fuck is this baby? And I don't talk to my dad. Like, how did you just have a baby? You know?
Yeah.
And she's like knowing that that's not her brother. Breaking news. But that's what he was telling me. And then he was just going on and on about like his whole life story and that he had only $13 million in his bank account. And
so where the fuck is my 15?
He had no. It gets worse. He said that he had $13 million in his bank account But P from whatever label
Yeah.
was like
ABCDFG, whatever.
yeah, what the his
QPC.
QP4C, I don't know. Whatever who the fuck QP is. He was like keeping him in the deal and like basically like robbing him for like a lot of his money.
Well,
So,
you knew that when he signed.
yeah, so to get out of his deal, he was like, I tried his ego. I was like, if you got all this money and you so rich, why the fuck you want me for? And so he was like, okay, bet, like give me 10 million.
How you have a baby with a nigga that you've never introduced to your kids? Does that make any sense? The nigga that was supposed to heal you from the last nigga. What is wrong with you? Like, I mean, well, at least she's not just introducing anybody to her kids. But I mean, if that's their brother's father, bitch, if 2 + 2 = 4, like what? Like, but that's what I be talking about. Y'all be so casual with family planning. Like, even like when Cardi first had her baby, is it a boy? I think it's a boy. When she first had her son, people were saying, well, you know, her and Stefan are still getting to know each other. They're in a new relationship. What the fuck? What the heck? What? A new relationship? How you in a new relationship with somebody you had a child with? Doesn't even make any fucking sense. And she's still married. The ghetto. Girl, you still married. Just poor pussy management. And I'm not sure what state that they live in, but I'm pretty sure having a baby on your husband and having a baby before the divorce is finalized. Yeah, I don't think that was smart. But Cardi isn't smart. She's fucking stupid. She is a typical classic hood bitch from the slums of the Bronx. Hood Spanish bitch. Because I want to be clear, there's some smart bitches from the Bronx. It's not about her being from the Bronx, but them Spanish bitches. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Them Spanish. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna leave it alone. Y'all know how I feel about, you know, black queens forever, nobody's never. I don't want my son, assuming that my son likes girls, which I think that he does because he I'm not a conversation for me today. But assuming that my son likes girls, I don't want him to bring home no white bitches, and I don't want him to bring home no Spanish bitches. And I don't give a fuck what nobody saying. I'm gonna stand on that. I won't be elaborating because, well, I think I know why I don't want him to bring home no white women, but I don't want him to bring home no Spanish women because Spanish women are stupid. Oh Lord, okay. My live is getting restricted. I gotta stop. Oh, somebody's reporting me. We got an op in the room. Okay, I'm gonna read the comments. Cardi is dead anti-black, and I'm sick of her ex. Oh, thank you, Kai. And Cardi got all this smoke for Jessie Woo and Tasha K and all the dark-skinned black women, and the bitch ain't said nothing to Celina Powell. Celina Powell is telling all your tea. She's literally talking about your kids and all that. What's going on? Hey, banger. Hey, I'm glad you could catch the live. Devon Gray says, and she weaponized her fans against Stefan's other baby mamas on Christmas. If he fell in love with you and your spot and you live it, if he fell in love with you and what? Sorry, my live got removed. Okay. Yeah, girl, if he fell in love with you in your spot and living life, yeah, right. Like, girl, bye. Yeah, it's a mess. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm overstimulated. Whew. Yeah, girl. You over here talking about that's nothing. She over here talking about, yeah, that nigga love me. I got him smiling because you're a fucking joke. That's why you got him smiling. That's why he's kikiing and laughing. The fuck? What are you talking about? You made a nigga laugh? Okay. The fuck? You think he's not laughing and kikiing and he in another bitch face? You think his other baby mamas don't make him laugh, ho? Girl, shut up. These women are so dumb. Like, what? And then she's like, oh, he got options. Okay. And you don't, right? Oh. And you don't have options. And that's why you're with him. Because you're washed up. You Cardi B's at your Offset's ex-wife and one of Stefan Diggs' baby mamas. Girl. How you in a new relationship with somebody you having a child with? The Bronx school system failed. That dumb hell child. It's a mess. Cardi fetishizes black men and do. And that's exactly why she's in the predicament that she's in. But you know who else fetishizes black men? Celina Powell. And let's clock it. The black men like being fetishized by her. They like being fetishized by these non-black women. So that's why I don't really feel no. But I just don't understand why. Like Celina Powell, I think that they have sex with they mess around with Celina Powell because they want Celina Powell to talk about them in bed and I mean they get their name in the news. It's free promo. Like I get some coochie and I get to get promoted and people are gonna be talking about me. I mean a win is a win, right? And mind you, she's sharing Birkin glasses with Stefan. Devon, I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with you. Hey, make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. I need my likes, y'all. I need my likes. And make sure y'all subscribe and turn on your notifications because I do go live every Monday. Okay. Yeah, so that's Lord have mercy. What time is it? It's late. Oh, okay. It's almost 11 o'clock. We gotta talk about Tichina Arnold. Oh, Tichina. Tishishi. Hold on. Okay. Tichina Arnold has gotten some backlash because she said that for her comments surrounding reverse colorism on Martin. As y'all know, Ari Lennox sparked this whole debate on TikTok and Twitter or on social media surrounding the colorism that was displayed on Martin, specifically the colorism that was geared towards Pam, Tichina Arnold's character, and not just Tichina Arnold, also Shanae, and just pretty much all the dark-skinned women or portrayals of women on the show. I'm going to play Tichina Arnold's response, and then we're gonna get into it. I know I have it. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I'm on my husband's computer. I hate this thing. It's so fucking annoying. Okay. Here we go.
That reverse colorism happens as well.
Oh, yeah, dude.
And I remember Tisha, she would cry sometimes. It would be so bad because we had a live studio audience. Mm-hmm. And the black girls would come in and they were there for Martin. You know, and that was Martin, like this Def Comedy Jam and stuff. So it was that kind of crowd that would come to our shows. And they would laugh so hard, they would bang on the floor like you would hear. It was just crazy from the laughter of the audience. Right. And every time, the whole first season, every time Tisha would walk out, all you hear was, they would not laugh at her jokes. Wow. They treated her horribly.
That's crazy.
And I was treated fine because, you would think there would be me because I'm going back and forth with him. But no, they did not want Martin having a girlfriend. Wow. She just so happened to be light skinned.
Yeah.
The way we used to crap on Tisha about being light skinned, oh my God. It was bad. So we have jokes, but my relationship with that show was never ever, those jokes were never written from malice. It was written from who's got the best joke.
Got the best.
Tichina Arnold. I'm not going to give you too much, Tichina, because it's clear that you are in denial And somebody said it. Shout out to Maya's World. Maya is a content creator and an influencer who talks a lot about colorism. And she said it. She was saying, like, I think that Tichina, you know, if she was to admit or talk about the colorism on the show, then it would. How do I say that? These are not my words, but I'm paraphrasing. But basically, like, that would like negatively affect her whole career. Like, because if you think about it, it's like, yeah, because like your whole career on Martin, you were like the dark skinned girly who was like the butt of the jokes, and I feel like that's something that Tichina does not want to accept. Now, going back to this whole reverse colorism thing, let me sit down and let me break this shit down. Okay, one. Colorism is a system that is created to benefit light-skinned people at the detriment of dark-skinned people, okay? Light-skinned people benefit from colorism at the expense of dark-skinned people. Light-skinned people cannot experience colorism, and you cannot do colorism in reverse, just like you can't do reverse racism, okay? Racism is a system that is created for the benefit of white people and white supremacy. You can't reverse racism, okay? Just because a black person is being mean to you or not being nice to you, not being kind to you, you are not experiencing racism in reverse, okay? It's just not possible. The oppressed, people who are oppressed cannot oppress the oppressor. Okay, now, Tichina, when you're talking about the negative experience that Gina, not Gina, what is her name? You know what I'm talking about. Tisha Campbell. When you want to talk about the negative experience that Tisha Campbell experienced, now I'm not trying to negate that. I'm not trying to take away from her experience, but that is not reverse colorism. If anything, that is a result of the patriarchy. Let's talk about it, okay? Now, everybody turn this on. Turn it on. I need you to turn on your thinking cap, okay? I know I'm using big words. So the patriarchy, right, of the patriarchal society that we live in, it benefits men and it is a detriment to women. Now, there are aspects of the patriarchy where women can benefit from, but for the most part, patriarchy benefits the man. What Tisha Campbell was experiencing was one of the downsides of patriarchy, because what patriarchy does in a system where women are hated, the patriarchy pits women against each other. Okay, so those women were not hating on her because she was light-skinned, or even if they was hating on her because she's a woman. And women, that's what, like, patriarchy pits women against each other. It makes us in competition with each other. That's not exclusive to light-skinned women. That's not exclusive to dark-skinned women. That is something that's just something that's what comes with being a fucking woman. Okay? Women being in competition with us, women being jealous of us, women feeling threatened by other women. That is a system of that is an aspect of patriarchy. Y'all, okay? Tisha Campbell was not experiencing reverse colorism. Tisha Campbell being light-skinned did not take any opportunities away from her. Tisha Campbell was casted in School Days, and she was casted as the light-skinned sorority house member. I think like the AKA, even though they didn't say AKA, but Tisha Campbell's light skin has benefited her. It is not like Tisha Campbell is not getting no opportunities taken away from her because she's light skinned. If anything, she gets more opportunities. She has more access to more opportunities because of her skin tone, and that goes for the Cardi B's, and that goes for all light skinned people. I need y'all to educate yourselves before you speak. Tichina Arnold, you are a victim of, and this is my thing. You know, I've talked about this on TikTok. I talked about colorism a lot, and I received a lot of backlash from dark-skinned women. And you know what? It's kind of like the same thing with this whole situation with Samira. Do I have time to talk about Samira, y'all? I know it's late. Do we have time to talk about Samira? Because we can talk about her as well. And then that has to be the last time because I gotta go sleep. Ari Lennox is a real one. Shout out to Ari Lennox for standing her ground. It's just crazy that Ari Lennox sparked this debate on the behalf of dark, and that's my thing. A lot of times, you know, it be dark skinned women trying to look out for other dark skinned women, and Tichina Arnold's. I'm trying not to give her too much because I actually really do like Tichina Arnold a lot. Like I follow her career, you know, but yeah, like I need y'all to educate y'all. So please just educate yourselves on power structures and systems of white supremacy before you comment on things. But yeah, it was very disheartening. It was very disheartening to watch Tichina Arnold take such an important conversation away from dark-skinned women and censor light-skinned women. And that's what y'all do every fucking time. Every time we talk about, now if you want, now don't get me wrong, yeah, light-skinned women, I'm gonna be honest, I don't have a lot of sympathy for light-skinned women when it comes to certain things. Like, because like I said, because I know that you benefit more than anything. When we're having conversations about colorism and how it affects dark-skinned people, this is not the time for you to air out your grievances about you being teased for being too light. It's not the time. You can talk, and if you're going to talk about it, you have to acknowledge the privileges that you have with you being light skinned first before anything. But y'all never want to do that. Let me read the comments so we can move on. The headbanger person says, "Child, that was the 90s. The problem is the show Martin taught people how to treat black girls that are dark, and now generations later, here we are. The 90s was very different." Girl, I mean, I remember being on the playground and I remember us playing Martin and like playing like, you know, and I remember like, okay, the boy would be Martin, some of the boys would be Cole, somebody would be Tommy, and nobody wanted to be Pam because Pam would be getting red and Pam would be getting called BB. Everybody wanted to be Gina because Gina, it wasn't because Gina was light skinned, it was because Gina was treated nicely. And so, yeah, of course, if anything, I feel like the dark-skinned women who were rolling their eyes at Gina were probably, I'm sure it was some residual anger because of because they identified with Pam. But reverse colorism, that's not what the fuck it is. Ari Lennox is real. Ari Lennox real live got so much backlash and so much flack for even saying something. Yeah, she did. Okay, this is the last topic. We have to talk about. We gotta talk about Easy putting on a fat suit and making fun of Samira. Child, I'm going to play the clip. I want to give a trigger warning because this bitch is not funny at all. She's wearing a fat suit. Who the fuck wears fat suits in 2026? I thought we retired that back in the early 2000s. I'm gonna play the clip and we're gonna get into it. Big booty
Hi, excuse me. Where's your plus sizes? Yeah, plus sizes. Oh, you don't know.
We would only have them right here by the
Oh, okay. I'll go tab.
I asked them where the plus sizes are, and she brought me this, and she said it's the biggest size they have. Can you believe that this is a 4X? Like, this is not plus size. My little sister can fit in this. It's 2026. Like, you companies need to do better. Like, this is discrimination, and I'm just tired of it.
Hell no, this didn't fit. No, and I also measured the doors, and I just want to say that they're absolutely way too small. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't meet the regulations of actual plus size women. So if you guys could talk to the manager about that, I'd be happy.
Did anybody laugh? Did anybody smile? Did anybody chuckle? Like, and even want to talk. Mind you, if you look at the cover art for this live, I didn't even put Easy on the cover art because I'm just not even gonna entertain this hoe. Let's call a thing a thing. Easy ain't had no motion since 2010. Since the Vine days. Honestly, I've said this a million times. Them Vine girls, and it's so funny, like them Viners, the girlies that start off on Vine, and with the exception of like, which is a couple of them, but the majority of them are corny as fuck, and they are not funny, and they never were funny. And it's so funny because Summerella was literally just wearing a fat suit in one of her reels not too long ago. Now, she wasn't making fun of nobody specifically, but I mean, she's still making fun of fat people. She's wearing a fat suit. Or she did something to make herself look fat. But that's what the girls do. I told you it's 2026 and people are broke. Now, let's really call a thing a thing. Samira is the moment. She just got it. She was into it with Cardi B not too long ago. If you search Samira's name, you can Google her. A whole bunch of shit comes up about her. She's constantly in a lot of conflict. She's in a lot of conversations. Samira is the moment. She's that girl. She's an icon. She's a legend. She gets the people going. She gets the people all riled up. And Easy is I'm not even trying to be funny. I didn't even know who this bitch name was. And even when you search Easy and Samira, like very little, nothing comes up. This shit was a flop. And now when you search Easy's name on Twitter, all you see is stuff about Samira because she ain't got nothing else going on outside of that. But I'm gonna tell you, by Wednesday, nobody's gonna be talking. I promise you, nobody's gonna be talking about Easy no more. We're gonna move, and I promise you, we still gonna be talking about Samira. The girls, the TikTok girlies, the influencer girlies are broke. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook is not paying like it used to. And so instead of, coming up with innovative ways to get your name back out there, they gotta resort to, this lame shit. Easy, you're lame. They say she's a fake lesbian, a fake stud. She's a bisexual stud that is extremely male identified. But a lot of them are male identified, though, if we're being honest. Yeah, this is fucking disgusting. And I'm not sure what her issue is. Well, like I said, Samira is the moment. So that's the issue. Samira is the moment. So she thinks that she's an easy target. But I'm going to just say this. And I wanted to talk about this on TikTok. And I still might do it. But I don't understand the Samira hate. I don't get it. Okay? I don't get it. Like, Samira is advocating for the majority of people. Most people in this country are fat. The average size woman in America is between a 14 and a 16. What are we talking about? That is not small. So yeah, it doesn't make sense for these stores to cater to small people. Why when we go to the store, why is it a bunch of XXX smalls, extra smalls and extra smalls? For what? When the majority of the women are an XL or bigger. And then y'all be like, well, just, and y'all like, well, just, and what's really crazy to me is the amount of fat women and plus size women who dislike Samira. Because even when you search on Twitter and you search Samira's name, it's a bunch of large women, okay, big, beautiful, busty women talking about, well, yeah, I don't really like Samira either, but how do you not like somebody that is big like you and that's advocating for your community? Does that not sound like self-hatred? And then y'all be like, and I'm telling you, that's what's astonishing to me. The amount of big girls that's telling somebody to shut the fuck up and sit her fat ass in the back. Talking about, if you can't fit into it, then you just can't fit into it and you need to get over it. Do you know who you sound like? You sound just like the black people who would critique civil rights activists back during the civil rights movement. Because back in the day, there were Black people who did not support Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, and just to name a few, and Shirley Chisholm and all of that. There were Black people who was like, girl, you're making too much noise. Calm down. It is what it is. Black, oh, why are you doing all that? Same thing with during apartheid. There were Black people who were like highly criticized civil rights leaders and said that they was doing too fucking much, and that we just needed to just like accept whatever the crumbs that white people gave us. That's exactly how y'all sound to me. The fuck? Well, if you can't fit it, then you just can't fit it, and just shut the fuck up. And I'm big as hell, and I can't fit none of the clothes, and I'm okay. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. If you're okay with being mistreated, then that's on you. It's the same thing with Tichina Arnold. Shut the fuck up. If you're okay with if you're okay with experiencing colorism and being mistreated because you're dark skinned, don't project that shit onto all dark skinned women. Not all dark skinned women feel that are gonna just easily accept it. And it's the same thing with fat. Not every big girl, not all the plus size women or men are just gonna just accept the bare crumbs and the bare minimum that these companies are giving to us. I don't understand the say. I for the life of me, I do not understand the hate that Samira gets. She literally is advocating for people and advocating for us to have more resources and for us to have like. Just say you hate fat Black women and gone, because that's really what it comes down to. Headbanger Princess says Samira's privileged than a motherfucker and acts like being fat runs in her family. Meanwhile, her parents and siblings aren't big at all. I think people get tired of the way she flaunts her Harvard degree. Headbanger, I disagree. I think that y'all just don't like educated Black women. I don't think that she's flaunting it. I feel like her Harvard degree gives her more legitimacy. Like, it's not like she's just talking just to talk, and she has education. She's providing y'all with resources. She's providing y'all with literary sources for you to read. Like, she's saying, like, hey, don't take my word for it. Hey, here's a bunch of books and a bunch of data for y'all to read. I don't get it. And what do you mean by she's privileged? I mean, to me, she's using her privileges to advocate for fat people. Maybe again, what is it that y'all want her to do? Y'all just want her to shut her fat ass up. Y'all want her to do just like Precious Mama and shut her fat ass up. That's I'm convinced. She is kind of extra, not gonna lie. Like, fat people do need federal protections. Like she said, because fat people don't need federal protections. I mean, why not? Why not? Why not? Like, okay. They don't question white men when they have a degree, let alone from Harvard. Clock it. When a white person tells you that they have a Harvard degree, you shut the fuck up and you just accept it. But when it's a Black woman, it's a fucking problem. Now she's being too haughty and like, the fuck? She's not providing people resources by saying read. We all know niggas don't read. I just need her to do more than say buy this book. Okay. She is. I don't. It's getting late. It's getting late. Like, all jokes aside, it's getting late. I'm gonna talk about this on another live. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But hey, we can agree to disagree. It's late, y'all. I gotta go. I gotta go wash my pussy. I'm sorry, that was too much. But I gotta go take a shower. I gotta go get myself together. I love you guys so much. Thank you for joining my live. I go live yes, we can agree to disagree for Headbringer. Please, I go live every Monday at 9:30. I'm a little late. I'm just a little late tonight, but I go live every Monday at 9:30. And I should be going live tomorrow to review Housewives of Potomac and Married to Medicine on L Teddy's page, L Teddy 27. I'll be back for some more, you guys. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and I love you so much. Bye, y'all. See you.